Hi everybody, I'm Chef Tucker, and tonight we're going to make a side that's one of my new favorites, charred cabbage with tomato butter. So in order to do that, let's go ahead and get started on some cabbage. Now for this, it's pretty simple. All you're going to do is cut your cabbage into eighths or into twelfths, whatever you feel most comfortable with. We're just trying to cut them down into wedges. And by the time you're done, this is what you're working with. So in a pan, we're just going to put some olive oil down and put it on a medium heat. All right, so you don't need a whole lot of oil for this. You just need enough to get it down there, coat the bottom of the pan and coat the side of the cabbage. Because we're looking to char, and too much oil will hinder it a little bit. Now comes the easy part. You just kind of wait for it to char on the outside. Let those natural sugars caramelize. And before it burns too badly, we're going to flip it over and do it the same to the other side. And once it's been on there for a few minutes, just check it every once in a while and just carefully turn it, because it's going to start cooking, which means it's going to get softer just from it steaming itself. Just turn it over nice and easy. Got a little bit of color on it. Put as much color on it as you feel you like. And just cook it well on both sides. Okay, so since cabbage is kind of dense and you want to ensure it gets cooked all the way through, there's three ways you can handle this. One, you cut it into twelfths, which makes smaller pieces, which means they cook nice and pretty and perfectly all in your pan. Two, put them on a sheet tray and throw them in the oven at about 350 degrees for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes after they're charred. Or four, just add a little bit of water to the pan so that steam cooks up and wilts the cabbage just a little bit. But since I cut mine kind of thin, we're just going to move on to the next part, which is making our tomato butter. Now, you use the same pan. You take a decent amount of butter, get it melting, and we're going to add our seasonings to this part because we didn't season our cabbage hardly at all. All right, it's at this point that we're going to add our seasonings to the pan. Now, you can add whatever seasonings you want. You can add Italian seasoning to give it more of an Italian feel. You can add some cumin and chili powder to give it more like a Southwest sort of flavor to it. I'm going to add Montreal chicken seasoning because it's got a nice herb blend and it's got garlic and onion powder and all that kind of stuff that I'm really looking forward to having. My butter is starting to brown. Then all we do is we add some tomato sauce. Then you just mix the two together until it becomes one beautiful sauce that you're going to throw right on top. Just let it simmer for just a minute, just so the butter and tomato sauce comes fully incorporated. Make sure you got your seasonings adjusted. Add a little more salt and pepper if you need to. But this is a pretty adaptable dish, pretty versatile. So whatever you feel like you want to add to it goes right in it. All right, so our charred cabbage with tomato butter is done. Chef Ender, come on in here, be our official food taster.
Yum, 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 yum.
There you go. Give that a taste. Yeah, easy. What do you think?
Yum. I like the taste of it. You're my greatest chef I ever seen. We are best friends forever.
Yes, sir. All right, why don't you go ahead and tell everybody what to do?
If you like what we saw here, you hit like, subscribe, and comment down below, and repost and follow us.
Perfect. And now that you guys know another side, go out and have fun in the kitchen.